I was little, I used to hang out with my older, like my step uncle and shit like that. He like 3-4 years older than me. I remember I probably was like 6 or 7 or something. I had to be young as fuck, cause hold on, you'll see what later. Because I'm thinking we going to the park to play and shit like that. We end up going to his friend's house. We end up staying at his friend's house. I think dude's name was Tyler or something. So late at night, we used to do this shit all the time. Late at night, we used to get up and just walk around or go to the park and shit like that and just be at the park for no reason. We start walking, I'm thinking we going to the park, but they stop at a house on this random, like we went across the street from the trailer park. We went into this neighborhood, and then for some reason, they stopped at this one house and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck going on? So these niggas decide to steal some bikes. I'm like, I can't be the only one. So I need to go grab a bike. I went to go grab a bike. These niggas already done pulled off on the bikes. They're gone. Like, bro, they was down the street. As soon as I hopped on that bike, I felt 2 big ass hands grab my shoulder and yank me off the bike quick as fuck. Like, I was little as hell. So that nigga picked me up swift as fuck. I turned around and look, I see they daddy. It was these little girls' daddy on their bike chasing my uncle and his friend down to go grab the other bikes. So I just sat there for a little minute shocked. I ended up running, and then I went to another neighborhood, started walking down the street. I ended up walking to these people's house that looked just like my granny house. I was like, I know these motherfuckers gotta be old because this house looked just like my granny shit. So I ended up going to their shit, knocking on the door, and they ended up opening the door, asking me if I wanted some food, water, all type of shit. They ended up taking me back to the trailer park where Dustin Mama house was at. And then I remember I went to sleep on the couch, woke up, and Dustin was surprised as fuck. I mean, he came home in the morning and he told me that him and Tyler was crying all night because they thought I got arrested. They thought I got caught and shit. And they was like, man, I know he not gonna snitch or nothing like that, but, you know, I don't want him to get in trouble. Like, you know, he the little homie and shit like that. He the youngest one. I ain't want him to, you know, go through nothing or get in trouble and shit. So they was just sitting there worried the whole time. They told me that dude caught up to them. They hopped off the bikes, jumped into a lake. They jumped over a fence and didn't know that there was a lake there because it was so dark. They ended up running through the lake and shit, legs and feet wet as fuck. And then they said that they made it back to the trailer park and shit, went back to Tyler Dad's house and shit, and then they was just sitting there worried about me the whole time, but they was just sitting there crying like, damn, bro, he done got caught. We don't know what to do. Like, bro, we stuck, he stuck. We ain't even get no bikes or nothing. We did all that shit for